Israel's army is in Gaza to kill Hamas fighters and bring hostages home. Clear targets, obliterated in the chaos of conflict. 3 of those shot dead in the northern district of Shejaiya, not Hamas gunmen, but the captives Israel came to save. One of them was Yotam Haim, 28 years old, a drummer with a heavy metal band, kidnapped from kibbutz Kfar Aza. His mother spoke to the BBC last month.
They are talking about to release few here, few there. I know that they are playing with us, with our minds, with our hearts. We must hope. We must hope.
Another of those killed was 25-year-old El-Talalqa, the eldest son of 10 children from Kfar Hora, who worked with his father and brother in a hatchery and loved motorcycles. And Alon Shamriz, kidnapped from Kfar Aza. Israel's army said Yotam, Sama and Alon were mistakenly identified as a threat. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called it an unbearable tragedy. Tonight, Israel's armed forces are once again bearing the weight of their failure to protect.
The IDF mistakenly identified 3 kidnapped Israelis as a threat. The force fired at them and they were killed. After the shooting, an immediate suspicion arose about the identity of the dead, and their bodies were quickly transferred for examination in Israel, and there the hostages were identified.
At a vigil to mark the end of Hanukkah yesterday, Alon's mother said she still had hope.
We yearned for a miracle, hoping that the hostages would be back for Hanukkah, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Even so, we remain in hopeful anticipation and optimism that it will happen soon.
The torment expressed by the families of hostages has cut deeper tonight. Already angry with Israel's Prime Minister for not negotiating the release of more hostages, they also have his promise ringing in their ears that Israel's military campaign in Gaza would help bring their relatives home. Well, tonight an army spokesman has been speaking to the BBC and giving a few more details about what went wrong. He said that the hostages were dressed in the same kind of clothes as the Hamas fighters and that there were clashes before and after they were shot between Israel and Hamas. Tonight, the families of some of those Gaza hostages are now marching to the army headquarters here in a spontaneous protest. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said Israel will dress its wounds and learn the lessons, but tonight he's under more pressure than ever.